And the plot thickens. And which plot is that? Well, the Ethereum merge plot. What other plot is there? I'm just kidding, guys. But welcome to the RabidMining YouTube channel. Rabid here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and bell notification to be notified for future videos. So Tim Bako did recently drop another tweet about a half hour ago or so. And it does say, I didn't expect my tweets from yesterday to cause such a reaction. I appreciate that it can be hard to parse the progress of the merge when you aren't deep in the process. And then he drops a link to a GitHub page with a whole bunch of stuff that they do have going on. So let's take a look at this. Here we have merge timelines. When will the merge happen? You know, probably sometime this decade, but who knows? That might even be not correct. Anyway, there is no official date for the merge yet. A date will only be set once client teams are confident that the software implementations have been thoroughly tested and are bug-free. Any date announcement will be communicated on blog.ethereum.org. What needs to happen before the merge? As of April 2022, all client teams have in-progress implementations for the merge, which have been tested by test suites, the launch of new testnets, and shadow forks. Shadow forks run against both existing testnets and the Ethereum mainnet have revealed implementation issues in clients. Teams are now fixing these and regularly rerunning shadow forks to test fixes. Once clients work without issues during shadow forks, then the existing Ethereum testnets, Ropsten, Gorleli, I don't know what those things are called. Let me know in the comments how you pronounce this stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding. You know, straight up words anyway. Will be run through the merge. An announcement will be made on blog.ethereum.org at this point. Once testnets have successfully upgraded and remain stable, then a time will be set for the upgrade to happen on the Ethereum mainnet. The merge, unlike previous Ethereum upgrades, will not be triggered by a block time. Instead, it will be triggered by a total difficulty value. So this is something we'll be looking into with the difficulty bomb, I am assuming. Given these are harder to estimate than block times, the delay between choosing a time for the merge and it going live on the network may be slightly shorter than prior Ethereum upgrades. A list of tasks to be completed before the mainnet upgrades can be found here. Now, here are some factors where we can actually tell when the merge may be coming. And one does deal with the difficulty bomb. Now, I talked about it previous times. You know, you don't really go by the difficulty bomb because they can easily extend it, which is true. But at the same time, it looks like the merge will happen after the difficulty bomb actually explodes. So this is where we got to start actually watching this difficulty bomb. So how does the difficulty bomb affect the timeline? The difficulty bomb is expected to start being noticed on the Ethereum network around May, to start noticeably contributing to block times in June, July, and to make blocks unbearably read about 15 to 20 seconds slow by August. Its progress is being tracked here. If client developers do not think they can deploy the merge to mainnet before block times are slowed too much, it will need to be delayed again. Two options are possible to delay the bomb. Combine merge and bomb delay. If we only need to delay the bomb a few weeks, we can combine a bomb delay with client releases for the merge. The way this would work is that these releases would delay the bomb at a certain block, restoring 13-second block times, and then activate the merge shortly after. Because the merge needs to happen fairly close to client releases, this scenario is only helpful if we want to delay the bomb by a few weeks. Now, separate bomb delay. So this is what they've been doing pretty much since 2017. If we do not expect to activate the merge on the Ethereum mainnet before block times become unbearably slow, then a separate network upgrade, which only delays the difficulty bomb, will need to happen prior to the merge. Note that the time by which we delay the difficulty bomb is dependent of when the merge happens. For example, if we delayed the bomb by 6 months, we could merge before that. Similarly, if we delayed the bomb 3 months and found a major issue right before it goes off again, another bomb delay could be considered. So this is where we really got to watch. Once this bomb goes off, are they going to extend it, you know, just a couple weeks, which means they're almost ready? Or are they going to go 3 to 6 months? And potentially, if they do a long difficulty bomb, the merge could happen anytime before that. So Very interesting stuff here. How can I help the merge happen quicker? You don't want to, but obviously people do want this to go through. If you run a node either as an infrastructure provider, validator, or hobbyist, make sure to test your current setup on the kill-in to ensure it works as expected. Trying the software in as many environments with many sets of eyes is the best way to ensure that we catch bugs early in the process. Now, here's a few things that some people aren't really sure about, I guess. So withdrawals and as well as Ethereum gas fees and everything. So the merge isn't going to do anything for the network whatsoever other than remove the miners and move to POS. Now, as we know, the beacon chain, which is ETH2, it's a one-way trip. You're not going to be able to pull out any Ethereum. And here, they're actually trying to say that to, showcase more people. So if you're a trader or something, you can't wait for the merge to happen because your gas fees are going to be lower and everything's just going to be better and you can start pulling your stake and everything out. That's not going to happen. That's probably at least another year after the merge actually happens. So let's have a look at this. How will staking withdrawals actually work? I've seen a couple specs floating around, but I don't see anything with obvious consensus on it. If you look at the deposit contract, there's literally one right method deposit. There's simply no logic for withdrawal. So withdrawals will not be enabled at the merge. They will come in the fork after. Here's the current specification. So all you need to know is pretty much that line. Once the merge happens, it's the transition to POS to validate, but you still cannot pull anything out of the POS beacon chain in terms of Ethereum. Fast forward down here, sharding is still in the future. And this is when they start using the consensus layer and everything, start adding the tweaks to make gas fees and everything down. And this stuff is all, way out there, guys. We're still focusing on the merge. We still have another year, even more, for all this to come into play. So once the merge does happen and move to POS, the gas fees of NFTs drop happen or something happens, the gas fees are going to be through the roof again. It's still not going to be fixing anything on the network. Same thing for sharding. If you have 32S staked for who knows how many years now, you still will not be able to pull it out. So just to clear some of the air, the merge is strictly only to get rid of the miners and move to that POS. A lot more upgrades still have to happen for the network to actually be any bit better. All right, everyone. So there we are. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this? What do you think is going to happen with this timeline? And there we have a little more information, but still a lot of unanswered questions. So when do you guys think the merge will happen? September, December, sometime next year? I don't really know. I just think that we're probably going to keep hearing, potentially 3-month delays for, it could be years. Will it be years? Highly unlikely, but end of the day, POS is getting closer and closer. So just make sure you are ready in terms of GPU mining and everything, because things are really going to change and it's going to be like a night and day environment. This is probably going to be worse in terms of GPU than any previous 2018 type of crypto winter has ever been. So things are going to be changing, guys. Be ready. What do you guys think? When it's going to happen? Let me know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabid out. Thank you for watching my video. And if you haven't seen one of these, be sure to check them out. And if you already seen them, maybe you missed some, might have to watch it one more time. And if you just let it play in the background, that's all right as well. I do try to live stream every weekend as well as every couple days during the week. So be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss that. As always, have a great day.